The UNESCO World Heritage List. A collection of the best and most unique places around the world. Each of these cultural, historic, and natural treasures make our world a more interesting and enriching place. Here are the 15 world's best UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Number 15. Serengeti National Park. The park owes its name to the Maasai people and literally means endless plains. And although the park largely consists of endless plains, due to the diverse ecosystem, you will find a wide variety of landscapes such as rivers, mountains, savannas, and forests. The nature park also owes its fame to the great migration that takes place here. One of the 7 African wonders, with over 2.5 million animals covering distances of more than 621 miles, or 1,000 kilometers. And even more, the gigantic variety of animals in this park is enormous. You have a great chance of spotting the traditional Big Five of the animal kingdom in this amazing nature park, which is a dream for many. Due to its unique beauty, the Serengeti National Park has rightfully been given a place on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Number 14. Easter Island. A special island of Chile located in the Pacific Ocean. Easter Island is home to a lot of history and beautiful nature. But it is most famous for its unique moai statues. The Reno Raraku National Park is the best place to see these amazing stone sanctuaries. There are about 400 of them here. The statues date back from the years 1250 to 1500. They are thought to be the faces of the ancestors of the inhabitants. Beside that, all statues look inland for the protection of the inhabitants. Easter Island is located far away from the mainland, but definitely worth a visit. Number 13. The Colosseum. An historic structure built in the city center of Rome. It's the symbol of Rome and perhaps all of Italy. This impressive amphitheater was the largest in the Roman Empire and could seat more than 50,000 people. Gladiator fights were regularly organized by the reigning emperor, even involving exotic animals such as lions. Today, the Colosseum is open to visitors so that people can experience the imposing and impressive arena it once was. Rome consists of many historic highlights, and the Colosseum is definitely one of them. Number 12. Halong Bay. One of the most beautiful places in Vietnam, located about an hour and a half from the capital Hanoi. In Halong Bay, you will find thousands of rocks rising from the sea, creating an amazing and unique natural phenomenon. The karst mountains are mostly covered with green peaks and tropical plants, which makes for an amazing view from the green-blue water. The best way to experience the beautiful Halong Bay is with a cruise that takes you to the most beautiful places of the iconic bay. Number 11. Great Barrier Reef. The largest coral reef in the world, located off the northeast coast of Australia. This extraordinary coral reef consists of nearly 3,000 reefs and 900 islands. It's the largest natural phenomenon by living organisms in the world. Thousands of animals live here, such as sharks, dolphins, turtles, and whales. The water on this part of the Queensland coast is incredibly clear. A true paradise for divers and snorkelers, and for people who want to see this natural phenomenon from a boat tour. When you visit the amazing Australia, be sure not to skip Queensland and its beautiful Great Barrier Reef. Number 10. Borobudur. The most famous temple in Indonesia, located on the island of Java. The Borobudur is an immense structure that rises from the green rice fields and surrounding forests. The special temple has 9 floors, of which the shapes vary from square to round. On the top floor, you will find 72 small stupas that are built around one large, central stupa. This stupa represents Nirvana. The beautiful structure was built between the years 750 and 850. In addition to its beauty, this amazing temple complex goes far back in Indonesia's history. Number 9. Taj Mahal. Located on the banks of the Yamuna River, you will find this iconic Indian monument. The Taj Mahal belongs to one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is one of the most famous buildings in the world, and most definitely in India. The historical structure dates back to the year 1632 and is made entirely of marble. It took more than 20,000 people and 22 years to build the symbol of India. When visiting India, definitely pay a visit to the beautiful Taj Mahal. Number 8. Chichén Itzá. The most famous, and perhaps most important, Mayan city in Mexico. Chichén Itzá is one of the 7 wonders of the world, and after a visit you will understand why. The site consists of an impressive temple complex with multiple ruins and historical structures. But the highlight of Chichén Itzá is the Pyramid of Kukulkan, also called El Castillo. This pyramid served as a temple to the god Kukulkan. The 4 stairs of this pyramid consist of 91 steps each, plus the platform as the last step. In total 365 steps, with the underlying idea that there are equal number of days in a year. The pyramid is 98 feet, or 30 meters high, and simply an amazing historical site to visit. Number 7. Bagan. A mysterious temple town located in Myanmar. Bagan is known for its many temples and pagodas, of which are hundreds years old. The temple town dates back to the year 849 and goes far back into history. It is even more amazing when you realize that this town is home to more than 2,000 temples. A unique temple landscape surrounded by green vegetation. An amazing place that is well worth a visit. Number 6. The Great Wall. For many, the first thing that comes in mind when thinking about China. The Great Wall is more than 3,700 miles, or 6,000 kilometers long. The Chinese built this wall to keep out different peoples. Due to destruction by man and nature, the Great Wall is no longer contiguous. But that doesn't take away the beauty from this phenomenal structure. The iconic structure, built in typical Chinese style, is located in amazing landscapes with steep, rocky, and tree-strewn mountains. The Great Wall of China dates back to just after the year 1500 and is often combined with a visit to the metropolis of Beijing. Number 5. Yellowstone National Park. The oldest national park in the world, dating back from the year 1872. The Yellowstone National Park is largely located in the U.S. state of Wyoming and crosses the border at the states of Idaho and Montana. With its amazing hot springs and geysers, it is one of the most spectacular and beautiful national parks in the world. The park is home to several species of animals, including bears, wolves, bison, and moose. With a bit of luck, your visit to this park will be even more impressive when you spot one of these amazing animals. Yellowstone National Park is home to great nature and viewpoints, making it one of the most popular and most visited parks in the United States. Number 4. Angkor Wat. One of the highlights of Cambodia. Angkor Wat is one of the most important archaeological finds in the world. The construction of the temple complex began in the year 889, and in the hundreds of years that followed, the city was expanded with even more temples. Around 1900, when almost the entire city was left to nature and turned into a green jungle, Angkor was rediscovered by a Frenchman. During the occupation by the French between 1863 and 1949, the city was cleared of the jungle and the restoration of the temples was started. Nowadays, Angkor Wat is an impressive and popular site that should be on everyone's to-do list when visiting Cambodia. Number 3. Petra, Jordan's most visited city and iconic landmark. It's one of the most popular places in the world because of its history. This ancient city was built in the middle of the desert and is surrounded by gigantic red rocks and walls. The city was inhabited thousands of years ago by the Nabateans, a civilization who carved tombs, houses, and temples out of the rocks and kept the city hidden from the outside world for years. Until the year 1812, when a Swiss explorer stumbles upon the ruins by chance. Nowadays, Petra is increasing in popularity every year, and more foreign tourists come to this amazing ancient site. Number 2. Pyramids of Giza. A trip to Egypt is not complete without a visit to the Pyramids of Giza. At a relatively short distance from the capital Cairo, you will find the historic pyramids located on the Giza Plateau. It is hard to imagine that these impressive structures were built more than 4,500 years ago. The history of these structures is as fascinating as its size. The pyramids have an height of more than 300 feet, or 100 meters. It's built by the old people of Egypt, who thought they would become gods in the afterlife. To prepare for this, they built temples for the gods and huge pyramid tombs for themselves. A fascinating story, resulting in impressive historical structures. Number 1. Machu Picchu. For many, the absolute highlight of their visit to Peru and even the continent of South America. Machu Picchu is one of the 7 wonders of the world. More than rightly so, because the impressive ruins are located at almost 7,900 feet, or 2,400 meters, on a mountain between the forested Andes peaks. Here you have a phenomenal view of the Urubamba Valley. The old city of Machu Picchu was discovered in 1866 by the German prospector Augusto Burns. He found the mountain city and looted all the treasures, which he then sold to European museums. The city of Machu Picchu belongs to the Inca civilization. Scientists still don't know what the historic city was for. Some think it was a country residence for kings, while others think it served as a fortress. Whatever the reason it was ever built, it is an impressive and absolute must-visit site in the beautiful mountain peaks of Peru. Thanks for watching to the 15 best UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, as there will be more travel guides, best places, and more to come.